Voila. My first successful bear retrieval by myself. Good morning, it is day 42 and we are going into town today. We're going to Station 19. We're gonna get our bodies clean, our clothes clean, do a small resupply. The birds have been singing like crazy today. And I had a good night last night. Didn't need to take any Benadryl. I don't know if I told you or not, but I took Benadryl the night before and my scratchy throat went away and I haven't sneezed since. And so some of you guys that said it was allergies, I think you were probably right. But feeling good this morning, did a little stretching before I got out of my tent and got my food bag down, which you saw. That was kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. And we have 0.7 to get into town. And then we have the whole day to take care of all of our chores and get ourselves ready to hit the trail again tomorrow. So this might not be a big video today, but I'll show you as much as I can. So let's go out and have some fun. We're getting ready to go over this bridge and there's a highway up there. So we're hearing all these cars, which is just means we're getting close to town. Oh, if I'd have known this was here, I could have soaked my feet in here last night. This is what I've been looking for. That's awesome. Oh, there's a little campsite here too. I am interviewing JD, and he and his wife Tanya own Station 19, and so I just wanted to get his take on what he's offering here. And I know that he just told me that he bought this a year ago, yes. Correct? And so if you can just share with us a little bit about what you have to offer for the hikers here.
So we have a hostel with 24 beds upstairs. We could take a little bit more, maybe. We have 2 staff rooms for an overflow if needed. If they're available, we have the 2 staff rooms are work for stays. We got somebody's interested in that. We have our pub downstairs with the restaurant. We serve food. We have about a couple dozen menu items, have specials every now and then. Our pub serves, we currently have about 190 different styles of craft beer, domestic beer, kombucha, ciders, seltzers on hand. And we rotate through about over 350 through our several different distributors we deal with.
Wow.
We have a live music venue on the back of our building where we host karaoke every Friday night. And on some Saturday nights we have bands. Just whenever we can get those scheduled. And the musical variety, we have a different variety of music doing that.
Wow. So, and I just had a delicious breakfast that you guys offer.
Yes.
And then with the hostel, I know you have loaner clothes. There's, we have laundry, beds with pillows,
yes.
And we have sheets and comforters and things like that. So you have a lot to offer here.
Yes.
And then you also pick up at the where
yes,
you come out
pick
on
up at 19 at the trailhead where the Appalachian Trail crosses 19E.
Right.
We do that. Try to do that if we're available. We try to squeeze that in there. We can't always make it, but we try to. We do maybe offer little shuttle services every now and then to somewhere. But there are other shuttle services in town that can offer a better service for you doing that.
Right. And then you also have a resupply upstairs.
We have the resupply downstairs.
Oh, downstairs, I'm sorry.
We have a large selection of stuff in there.
Yeah.
We are actually still building that up, trying to get more of the stuff in here, and we'll ask the hikers, as they go through there, is anything we need to add to that.
Right.
So we do take suggestions on that.
Okay.
Yes.
And then if somebody wants to get a hold of you guys, what's the best way to do that?
The best number is just the business number we have on the Far Out app or through Google Maps or whichever.
Right. So I found you through Far Out and I texted you. Is that the best way to get a hold of you guys? Is texting?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Texting's a good way. A lot of times, especially if you're on the trail, because you have spotty service out
Exactly.
there. But texting is the best. But phone calls will work too if you got good service. So
Okay.
if we do answer and maybe hang it up because I don't receive a reply from you on the phone,
right,
just go ahead and text. I may even post on there and say text,
okay,
to let you know that the texting is available.
Right, okay. And then the other thing I just thought about is you have Wi-Fi here, which is really important to a lot of us hikers.
Yes.
So
we do have Wi-Fi, and it seems to be pretty good. Sometimes it gets kind of slow, especially when we're busy.
Right.
When we have a lot of people in here.
Okay.
But yes, we do have the Wi-Fi that's included with it also.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I'm going to tour around and show all of you guys what he has here. But JD, thank you so much for taking the time to share what you have here, and
Appreciate
best
you.
of luck to you. Thank you
for staying with us.
Oh yeah. So I saw 9 Lives right over here. He was eating breakfast. I just had breakfast over here and fixed my phone. Here is some of the beers that they have to offer. And then they've also got soft drinks over here. Just gonna take you on a little tour here. I believe those restrooms back here. And then here is the resupply. And they have quite a bit of things here. They have tuna fish and potatoes, Nor sides, all sorts of snacks, peanut butter, oatmeal, Slim Jims, candy, freeze-dried meals. There you go for the resupply. And then I will take you upstairs and show you my quarters and all of that. That is where the bar is and the resupply, and then you go up here into the hostel. Here's the common room area. And then they have a kitchen right here that you have access to. The bathrooms are right there. And there are a few beds back here. And then they give you sheets and pillowcases and stuff like that for your bedding. So that's where we're going right now because that's what I have to get. So here's where the bedding is, and also the loaner clothes that you can use while your clothes are getting washed. And the towels for you to take your shower and things like that. So I'm gonna pick out something here and head to my room. And head upstairs. Hey there. There's 4 beds that you can stay in there. There's 9 Lives.
Hello. Check out my bed.
That's where he's staying. There's a private room right here. And then here's our explosion. And then there's a couple more beds over here. So this is my explosion, which hasn't really started to explode yet. We are at Food City today doing a little resupply. I'll show you what I have so far. So this stuff is going to be stuff I'm going to have before, but I have this, some grapes, some blueberries, and then some soup, and my chicken, and of course my peanut M&Ms. Now I'm looking for a Nor side and maybe some fried onions. Well, this is what I bought for lunch today. Some guac and the green drink. So I'm sure I'll eat more than that, but that's what I'm starting with.
When I woke up, well I know I'm gonna be the man who is up next to you. When I go out, yeah I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And if I get talking, well I know I'm gonna be the man who gets no choice to you. You know that? Yeah I know I'm gonna be the man who's never go to you.
is what my stash looks like for the next 4 days. I still think I've overpacked. We will see what I end up with at the end of the next 3 days.